This is not a terribly steep trail, but has some nice flow to it. Hermit Park open space is between Lions and Estes Park. Northwest of Denver, about an hour and a half drive. The main trail we're focusing on today is Limber Pine. At the top of Hermit Park is Moose Meadows and the descent down Limber Pine. I just climbed up Lions Gulch and did part of the meadow loop and then climbed Moose Meadows. I'm going to continue down Limber Pine now, climb back up, then go down the other side of Moose Meadows, can finally descend Lion Gulch again. So this next section will be Limber Pine. Limber Pine. So from the top of Limber Pine, we've got an initial uphill. Right, now it looks like we're getting to the downhill. I was having a dilemma as to which way to show Limber Pine. If you head south to north, there's a long climb up before a final descent. And if you go north to south, you've got to climb up again before you got various descents. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show the final descent, for the most part heading south to north. And then I'm going to flip the video and do the return descent, coming back. Limber Pine is a fairly smooth trail. It's punctuated with a few rocky features here and there, and the grades on it are never that steep. Consequently, it makes a good climbing and descending trail. The descents, though, you will not get terribly fast. Thank you. You're probably running 12 to 15 miles an hour. Oh, thank you. Just me. And it still will require a fair bit of pedaling. But as an out and back trail where you're going to get a lot of traffic, that's okay. This is not a terribly steep trail, but has some nice flow to it. Lots of horse poop on this trail. There's a group of about 12 horses just came up. More uphill on this than I thought. I wasn't expecting so much uphill.
Don't edit us out.
That's a good group of kids back there. I tell you, they can probably kick my butt when it comes to riding. I need to be young again. Where do we go? Go this way. So I think I just saw that some of these rock features have alternate lines. I'm kind of keeping to the main line for now. And I was thinking this would be pretty much a downhill run. It is not. It's undulating with a fair bit of climbing. Right, I think we're at the top and the grade's going to start to head downwards now once we get around these rocks. This is very nice. It made good use of the rock features. Nice. So she was a bit off camber through there. I don't know. Depends how quick you are. I'm not very quick on the uphills. I can if you like, yeah. The descent back down to the Limber Pine trailhead is very satisfying. You get a flow and a speed sensation that you don't get on the video here. All in all, it's a great run down. And it looks like we're at the bottom. So that was Limber Pine. Wasn't quite what I thought. I thought it was going to be mostly downhill from the top. Turned out to have a significant hump in the middle with a significant amount of climbing. So now I have to climb back up that. Although then I'll get downhill on the other side. So I'll bring some of that in after this as well. So you can see what that's like on the other side. And I'm heading back to Lions Gulch. But for now, that was Limber Pine at Hermit Park. See you on another trail. Still on Limber Pine. I'm approaching the top. Well, it's not quite on the down yet. The initial top part undulates.
That's what happens when I try to hold it and I can't, and I get stuck in my pedals. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do the other half of Moose Meadows today. So we'll just take this one half that connects Limber with the Meadow Loop.
Thank you for watching my overview of Limber Pine at Hermit Park. Don't forget to click like if you made it this far, and to subscribe if you haven't. Click that notification icon down below to get notified when I post my next video. See you on another trail.